How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're playing some more Pioneer Black Green Rock, and from where we left off in the last video, we started off a list testing Badgermole Cubs, and then we had Llanowar Elves, and then at the end of this league or the stream, I wanted to just cut the elves and just basically just transport the Badgermole Cubs into our usual demons list that we've been doing well with before Avatar got released. And I've been testing this list. I've been having a lot of success. I think there's been a lot of Izzet lessons or blue red spells like Storm Chaser's talent, Artist talents that's in the meta right now. So to kind of account for that, I made some sideboard changes. I have 3 coloring rituals, and then on top of that, we're gonna be testing one of Strategic Betrayal as well as one Go Blank. Long story short, it's graveyard hate for the lessons that care for I think it's accumulated knowledge or whatever card that is essentially a 2 mana draw 3 if you have enough lessons in the graveyard. So I wasn't sure if a sacrifice effect or a mind rock effect is better. So we're doing a 1-1 split just to test. I've been testing it for the past few days, and then again I mentioned I think Color Ritual is really well positioned right now. Just being able to wipe up Storm Chaser's talent, Artist talent, Corey Steelcutter, and then just being able to make a bunch of mana and then slam a shield or just a threat or anything in general. So I'm up to 3 now, and I think this card has just been a lifesaver. So I've been playing a lot of this off stream, just kind of right before I go to bed, and I think I've been doing pretty well. So I just want to get some more data on stream so people can kind of watch and get a general idea. So let me know what y'all think. I've been really impressed with Badgermole Cubs so far. It's just a general 2 mana, make 2 bodies, card advantage, 3 power, being able to ramp up and just get the most out of mana, not only in the mid game, but especially the late game where we can make a demon and do something as well, on top of just making a 6/6. It's just been really good. So I've been really liking just sliding the Badgermole Cub in just as a good stuff card versus necessarily building around it. So we'll see how it goes. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go from there. And just mana dorks have just felt so bad in the deck. So just top decking a Llanowar elf outside of turn 1 has been pretty bad. Unfortunately, this hand's kind of bad. This hand's a lot better. Did they reveal a companion? The answer is no. It kept 7. Unfortunately, I think I'll have to bottom the Shieldred. And the Annex can help us recover. I want to take a Thoughtseize. So it's Dimir something. Dimir has been also very popular. There's been just a lot of blue decks that I've been coming across. I was gonna ask you what the lore is on Badger Cup when we saw each other. Okay, well, Kaito will be one that's we'll see what they do here. It looks like they'll probably flash in this. So then they'll probably flash it in, untap, push. I think it's probably better if I just hold up Fatal Push, to be honest. Myself. I think I just better use of my mana in my turn here. And then I'm just gonna push now. So now since they only have 1 black source, they basically have to dedicate a whole turn cycle to either push or hold up this Thieves Guild Enforcer. Never mind, now can they just do both? So they'll probably hold up push when I cast this Cub. I could just Dread Whispers and just next turn go Cub, they push it, and then I just go Dread Knight. That might just be whatever. I think there's just better use of my turn They like drown this. That's fine. Double Badgermole Cub is funny. Like what is the lore behind it? Like, you know, I was like asking you about Final Fantasy. Like, who is this character? Like, why is this character important? I was gonna ask you the same for Badgermole. Hopefully they don't have Kaido here. That'd be kind of like worst case scenario. How many cards are in my graveyard? 5. So they have push unknown. So I think I'm going to Cub. And then with this trigger on the stack, I'm assuming they're going to push this in response. Makes sense. Sure. Original Earthbenders. Oh, I see. Is that why this card is mythic? Like, is it like important? Maybe not important is the right word, but like, is it significant? I guess. I guess it's significant in the backstory. I guess if that's what you're saying. I wonder if they'll block here. I doubt it. Why would I tap the Death Calculate? Interesting. Go Slasher here. Mythic for limited, interesting. If they attack with both, I might just chump the 4/3. Because I want to like attack with my Slasher. This is fine. I'll Dread Whispers here before I do anything, just to figure out if I want. Go for the throat. Attack with these two. And I'll just play Dread Knight, pass, hold up, go for the throat. What up, Nineball? Thinking more like Badgermoles are important to earthbending, push for playability, mythic. Oh, I see. So they're not like significant. They're not like Moogles or whatever the thing is called. Is it a Moogle? It's a Moogle, right? Am I thinking of that right? I failed your Final Fantasy quiz. Moogle, right? Yeah, it's a Moogle. And they're nothing like Moogles, I guess, in that scale. These like rogue style decks, I feel like creature removal is pretty good. I think the card that we most likely lose to is like Kaido. So like I kind of want to board in the Invoke Despairs. I don't know if I want Bile Blights. I like the duresses just because it's like take counter magic, take removal. I can see like trimming like one duress, one cub maybe. I wish I had like a license sources so then it turns off like their drown the locks. I think I like just trimming like one cub and then like maybe one duress or something. A minus. I needed like an analogy. On the draw. Interesting. So if they I might just do the same thing we did last game. Like I think like that me like just not casting a 2-drop, I think was what, you know, was one of the reasons why we won the game. I think I'm going to decay here, just because I want to cast a 2-mana spell versus like if I go cub and then they push, I want to be able to hold up a removal spell. And then like next turn I can go like slasher plus push. See if they remove this. They don't. I think I'm going to not attack because they can just flash in a threat. Okay. Well, you're dead. What do I want to do? I could just attack with the Badgermole Cub just to see what they do. Seems like they're kind of removal light. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have access to 5 mana. I could just go Slasher plus Dread Knight too. What you got going on over there? I have 2 cards in my graveyard. So I guess I'll go Slasher just to see what's going on. I don't mind just like casting Dread Knight. Just have multiple blockers. If they flash in a threat, that's whatever. Yeah, just like block with Dread Knight. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they probably will have a 3/2. We'll discard this card. They just attack with that guy. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll draw. Sure. I can push the Thieves Guild Enforcer and then attack. What would that do? They would take 2, 4, 8. They go to 10 down to 5. Conversely, I can just attack with just the Dread Knight and Slasher. They probably won't block. I might be wrong. And I can just push the Fairy Mastermind. They might just block the Dread Knight thinking I can't push the Mastermind. And that I can't Dread Whispers. I think I'll go with the more conservative line. I don't think we need to be so aggressive right now. I don't mind this trade because we have a backup Slasher. So I'll go like this. Push you. Play a slasher number 2. Pass. Love some invasion. This card's pretty good. Like, I've had this turn into a shield raid, which is, like, really bad for me. This is a 1/3. This is a 3/2. I think I just, like, right-click attack. I'll accept the death calculate. I could also just, like, not attack. Because, like, we did see an extinction event in the graveyard. I think I attack with everything but the Earth Bent land. Yeah. That's fine. All the slashers. All the slashers. Play a while back. Wonder MH2 came out with Rogues. It was great bringing back 4 fresh Alternate Fury. Yikes. That sounds disgusting. I didn't realize it was modern playable. Not the best way. Balt Mulligan. Keep 7. It's a very short window. Dod's playable now. 4 power Dalty is also nice. That's true. With Shadow. That's true. It's true. Temple Garden. Temple Garden is interesting. Oh no. Anything but you. Damn. Double Bishop is kind of a scary. Sure. Okay. We'll Badger Cub mole into a blade. And then I think next turn we'll slam a 6/6. Hopefully they don't have anything. That is something. Okay. Maybe I don't slam a 6/6 anymore. Maybe I don't slam a 6/6 anymore. That being said, like, we aren't in that bad of a spot. They have 2 cards in hand. As long as they don't have Coco or that fucking card. Ooh, fuck me. Poet said your go. Just whiff. That is not a whiff. That is not a whiff. We just need to dodge that. Bioblight's like awkward because it's like it doesn't tag the bishop. It tags the Resplendent Angel, which is nice. Definitely want the extinction events. I think we'll board in the Bioblights though. Cut the duresses. That's the perfect emote. I need to update emotes. I think maybe I should put a poll in the Discord and just like have ideas of like what emotes we can have, and then they can just be. I don't want the paywall. I just want to have like people have access to it. Yeah, it's super hit. Like I might not just board in because I'm at 62 cards. I might just not board in Bio Blight. Because I think like Bishop Wings is like the card that like I care about the most. Yeah, Betrayal is okay as long as they don't have a Mana Dork, and I think that's the thing. If they have a Mana Dork, it could be bad. Maybe I just go Betrayal and then like don't board in Bio, and then just like don't board in the Bio Blights. I could also just like not board in Betrayal at all. Like I just board in the Extinction events. It might just be incorrect just to board at all, just because they might just have an elf. They just have a lot of sack fodder. I think that's the problem. I think I'll just go like this. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thanks, Steven. Appreciate it, buddy. Hopefully we draw a land off the top. That we can just cast everything on curve. That would be much appreciated. That would be very much appreciated. Double elf. We'll take that one. The card that we can't decay accurately. Oh, why? It's okay, we'll just decay on curve. With the Badger. Oh, damn it. Oh. We're back in it, boys. We are back in it, you say. Waiting a little on top land. I can't let them. I'm just like I can like wait, because like decaying would be the best. But then if I decay this, they make a 1/1. Okay, so they have 2. They cast the one they didn't have. Oh. So you're saying my extinction event for odd will be very good. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me. They have another play? Oh, we're about to end careers here. We're about to end careers here. Your go, opponent. Your go. Look at this cub doing work, huh? Okay. I think I'm going to spend the turn to make a 6/6. Oh my god, stop casting collected companies. Fuck! At least the Skyclave has no has no targets, huh? Are we racing? Are we in a position to race? They have 4 lands. This doesn't do anything yet. I need Badgermole. So we have 5 mana now. I could in theory annex and then hold up 1 removal spell. I think I'll do that. I could also just like double annex, but I think this is a lot of pressure. If they have another collector company, Arena just fucking hates me. Also, I want some feedback. I was like kind of like watching my old videos, and I like realized that my like camera is like blocking the way. If there's any input on where the camera should be, like should I just move it on the bottom right, so it doesn't block like my lands? Let me know what the best video placement is. I don't think we can mulligan this. Like, I wonder if it should just be like over here, or like here. I think here's probably best, right? I've learned to not push the elf in this matchup. That is fine. They're gonna like recoup a lot of cards. Ooh. But I can go turn 3 extinction event. That's not bad. No blocks. I would not trade my 2/2. Okay. I think I just have to pass the turn. Because they're just gonna collect a company, blah blah blah. Sure. Just play a bunch of 3s, please. That's annoying. So okay, they're not going to. Okay. I think I have to extinction event now. I don't think I push here. 3, 5, 7. I go to 11. Because I don't think they can gain another life this way. Oops. So I don't think I'll block. Yeah. I don't want to waste a removal spell here. So I get a 2/2. That's annoying. Luckily this doesn't trigger, so I can either and they get a 4 for every turn. could draw. I could destroy the Enduring in a sense. And then I could like push the Resplendent Angel. Or throw the Resplendent Angel. I'm hoping that they just go all in on this Resplendent Angel. That is the hope. Oh my god. I feel like I throw this to shrink it. Oh my god. I just draw way too many lands here. Too many lands. I think we're just dead on board. This card is just brutal. Oh my gosh. Brutal. Okay. Sounds like medium. This hand's good specifically against like demons. If I get Thoughtseize, like I'm pretty Thoughtseize proof. And this is like they can, you know, Thoughtseize my. What the fuck? Oops. Eye Twitch. I've never seen this card before. Ouch. I'll Thoughtseize. Oh. The fuck? What is in their graveyard? Just card from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Oh no. Feel like we're gonna be trying to aggro here. So now they can discard 2 cards, bring back Bloodghast, and then the Prized Amalgam. Yep, that's scary. We'll have to do this. I feel like they're going to want to learn. So I'm just going to make a big demon. It's kind of awkward. Like, I kind of have to just, like, not take any of these. Like, they're going to just right-click attack all. They basically have a way to, like, Kind of just like conserve my life total. Hardcast, Bloodcast, sure. I will have to defer. My Dread Knights, unfortunately. Kind of have to like turtle shell awkwardly. It's kind of a cool deck. It's kind of like Dredge, but not Dredge. Ugh, that's brutal. Boomerang basics. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was kind of the best draw possible. Six, they go to 5. I'm 1 life short, or 1 damage short of. They didn't draw a land though. That's interesting. It's an interesting deck. Okay. Smuggler's Copter, that's cool. So they could play a Bloodghast and attack. That would be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 damage. That's what they do. They could attack. They don't attack. They don't attack. I think I go like this. Go like this. Hold up push. Just turtle shell behind these 2 demons and annex. And then I can like, oh my gosh. Annex just carried me. Just carrying me. Okay, well both of these like strategic betrayal and like go blanks seem okay, of course, against said Dredge deck-ish. Bile-Blight seems okay. Board out the duresses. Honestly, like, I could just board all the discard. It seems like their enablers are like this card trying to get a lesson, or like this Haunted Dread, which I don't want to Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize just seems like a very like risky card. This matchup. That could be incorrect. Definitely want the removal for Grand Grand. Grand Grand seems like definitely one of the enablers that again make kind of like Thoughtseize a lot worse. I can see like trimming a Badgermole Cub. And then like maybe like trimming a Glissa. Like a 3. Or a Slasher, one of the 2. Just do that. Deck's pretty cool though. Kind of want to mull in a graveyard hate. Like, us winning game 1, I think, is pretty big. It's 2 lands, I think. If they go turn 1 Grand Grand, then like our go-to-throw is just so slow. Fuck me. It's like a push check. It's brutal. Cool. I feel like Ashok is just like so slow against like a Bloodghast deck, right? I need a land. Okay, got a land. I did hit the land. Kind of have to like just like weather the storm for a sec. Stitcher Supplier dodge there. Nothing too crazy. Okay, do they have a land drop to bring back Bloodghast? If they don't, then his Ashok is like so good. Never mind. Okay. How much does they like make blockers? What? They conceded? I was not winning that game. I was about to concede. Beat Dimir. It's a good hand. We're on the draw though. Potent Mulligan. Haunted Ridge. What does that mean? Is this Rakdos? What is this? Do I want to go into slasher war with them? It's funny, I was always worried about that copy card. Like, what is the purpose of that? they only have a creature, one type in the graveyard, so that's good. So they might just push my Badgermole. Okay, well I have a very Thoughtseize-proof hand, so whatever you want to put. Is this the definition of a Thoughtseize-proof hand? It must be, unless they have double Thoughtseize. Sure. Okay, so they are close to Delirium. Oh. They can't Cub plus Slasher, so I'm just gonna play Slasher here. This makes no difference if I Duress or Cub Duress. I can just attack first and see what's up. They trade. Oh, I guess I should have pushed first in case they slash. I think I just play backup Slasher. Because I feel like I smell a Fatal Push. Oh, no Fatal Push. So this is like Grixis? They have like the Glass Pool Mimic? What the fuck am I playing against? What am I? What? I don't understand. That fear of missing out, Thoughtseize, Unstoppable Slash, and then like I random Glass Pool Mimic. Like what the fuck is? What is happening here? What is happening? I'm just gonna assume that the Rakdos are like a Rakdos midrange deck. Splashing blue? I don't know. Just play some blue. Like this is how I normally start against like Rakdos demons. I'm just gonna do that, and I don't know what else to do. Naniosaur, man over here playing poker. Yeah, I mean, maybe our opponent is playing poker. I don't know, and we're just playing checkers. We're playing checkers, and our opponent's playing like 4D chess. Who knows? Who knows? Thoughtseize and a bunch of 3-drops. Just like not the best. Okay, now they have blue mana. So they're like a 3-color deck with the fuck. Return target creature with a mana value 3 or less. Compared to battle gains, this creature attacks these common, and when this creature is going to sacrifice it. Mayhem. When you cast this card from your graveyard, black, red. If you discard this. I think I take this. Seems scary. They have push. So I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. Not let them use the push. Oh. Sure. That's kind of cool with Fable, I guess. Well, I'm going to push this and then just cast a blade. Then they, you know, have to spend the mana on their turn to push. Maybe play Blood Tithe Harvester. They don't play Blood Tithe Harvester. They discard a Thoughtseize, which is really good for me. I guess I discard Skliss, unfortunately. Because I think Slash is a little more important. Sure. Play this for green. I'm glad I'm not, revealing that I don't have Fatal Push with Arena tapping my lands this way. Okay. This Reflections is not a legendary creature. I mean, they may have push here, but they would have pushed my Slasher, I think. It's fine if they push here, I don't care. Badgermole Cub. This is a little bit greedy. Like, it doesn't really exactly play around a removal spell, but... This is a very weird... It's cool. Their deck is definitely cool. I always have to like check if they have a companion revealed. Oh, this Izzet. This looks like an Izzet deck. I don't think I'm well equipped to beat Phoenix. I could hope this Picklock Prankster just doesn't find anything. They found everything. They found Into the Floodmaw and a Phoenix. So they can... They're very close to cruising here. They could just cruise if they really wanted to, but they would exile the Phoenix. Into the Floodmaw's pretty annoying. I think I wait a turn. Because I don't want them just like into the Floodmaw. Like, it's just so easy for them to like, just find another prankster. Flowstone Infusion. What the fuck? Why? What are these cards? I respect it though. Steel Cutter plus Cruise is just disgusting. I think I just have to minimize the amount of damage I'm taking. I can in theory like push a Phoenix, but they can just bring it back. All these things are just like redundant threats. Looks like we're in a pretty bad situation though. I would argue like Phoenix is like I just feel like our deck is just a little clunky. I think Into the Floodmaw just fixes a lot of problems for them. Like bouncing a demon is pretty bad. We're kind of clunky, so like we have these like 1 mana bounce spells are just so good for them. So at this point, I think I just play Shieldred. We know they don't have Lightning Axe. They didn't pick Lightning Axe. They exiled it. I saw it. And then just hope like Shieldred can kind of carry us here. We'll see if they have anything in hand. They don't. Basically, I'm just like never gonna block with the Shieldred. So they have like Exacxies. They're shocking as Steam Vents. It's fucking scary. Another Arclight Phoenix. 5, 8, 11. Take 11. If they... Okay, I was gonna say... Can go up to 9. If I Dread Whispers plus... Does the 9 life matter? They go to 10. I could just double slash too. I don't think I hate double slasher. They have like so many cards in hand. I basically need 2 blockers. If they have another Phoenix for dead. All we can do is hope for... Not that. I think that's lethal. They put it on a bird. Just couldn't quite put enough pressure where the Shielder can be putting this in range. Exacxies, huh? I think all these cards are good except this. So already got the pushes because like I think we need the culling rituals for sure. I like culling ritual. Trim this. Maybe I don't want the Cubs. Oops. Go like 2 Cubs. Let's try this. I think on the play, I'll keep this hand, even though it's kind of medium against Phoenix. There's also just like an attrition match, so just like mulliganing is also not ideal either. On the draw, I probably would mulligan this hand. No turn 1 play. Steel Cutter. Do I want to take a removal spell? I get Thoughtseize plus Dread Knight, or I can go Slasher and then like Thoughtseize plus Dread Knight next turn if I don't draw a land. Makes sense why they save their 1 mana cantrip if they had it, just so they can cast it with Core Steel Cutter. Or get a trigger off story Corey Steel Cutter is what I meant. Top with Opt. That's scary. Sure. They're very far off crews. One, two, three, four. Being far off crews is probably incorrect to say. I think I'm okay with trading here. I can just cash in the Dread Whispers next turn. Just keeping the board clear is kind of my priority. They could go Picklock, Prankster, plus Consider. Okay. Found a land. Found another Picklock Prankster. That's not great. We'll take this. Oh. I guess I have to Thoughtseize the Enabler. Fuck me. Don't think I could take 5. I think I have to slam Shielded here and forego my Dread Knight. They're tanking on my Shielder trigger. Did my opponent disconnect? This feels like a very, like, disconnect spot. Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like they like disconnected. Okay. Attack for 6, they go to 2. I wonder if they'll block here. Such a close game. Ow! Wow, 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 wow. I feel like these Phoenix games, either I just like get my ass kicked or it's like I narrowly win. It's like never, it's never like, oh, I just like destroyed Phoenix. It's always like, I'm always like shitting my pants every time I play against Phoenix. Hand's kind of bad. Hand's pretty good. Hmm. Oh, I don't know what to take. They're so far off cruise. Like this, like turbocharges them. Their hand is like not lined up for Culling Ritual to be good. That's a good draw. I am not gonna play something into a fire impulse that they can just like cast. Gotta be a little patient here. They're shocking in steam vents. I'm hoping this eats a fire impulse. Oh, I forgot I can't. Sure. Oh my god, they found Cruz. Fuck my life. Fuck me. I feel like the damage has already been done. The damage has already been done. We need a throat. We need the. Oh, damn it. Probably losing this game. If they're leveling this up, that's good for me. Need a throat. That strategic betrayal need to be. Okay. So we have enough mana to do this. Okay. Attack, please. Don't have another Phoenix, please. Decay for the win. Decay for the win. Go to 1. Go to 1. No core steel cutter. You're gonna level us up? That's fine. Just right click attack all. They need two removal spells, doesn't do anything. What a match! Oh my god. Jesus fuck, man. That decay, dude. That decay. Oh my goodness gracious. What a match. What a way to end the stream. What a way to end the stream. Like I said, I like this deck feels pretty good. Like I mentioned, like I think Badgermole like shined in a lot of spots there. There's a lot of spots where like I think we had like 3 lands at one point and we like cast a Shieldred, or like we had 4 lands and we like made 5 mana to like make a demon. Like there's spots where like we just need that extra push, and like Badgermole provides that. Like we're able to like chump with the 1/1 a bunch of times. A lot of times like the Badgermole Cub just like forced our opponent to like interact. Like I think like a really subtle example was when they had a fire impulse, the Phoenix player, and like typically they want to like wait to, you know, blow all their spells on their turn to bring Phoenix back, of course. But like in this spot with Badgermole, like I like it kind of forces them to use their spell on my turn, which means it's one less spell for them to cast on their turn, to bring Phoenixes back. So I think that was like really clutch there. In terms of the cards that we're testing, like the culling ritual, being able to like wipe up the Core Steel color and then like make mana was pretty nice. We were able to cast a strategic betrayal, which was pretty good. Like we were able to exile their Brazen Borrower. I think we also drew the Go Blank. I'm not sure if like would have been as better as like a strategic betrayal. Like I'm kind of leaning towards maybe strategic betrayal just being better, just because it's like 1 mana less and like being able to interact with the board seems like it's a lot better than just a generic Mind Rod effect. I was kind of like targeting like lessons and like trying to take 2 lands from the hand is pretty good. And then like I cut like the damping spear, so like I was also thinking about like cutting like having a card for Lotus Field combo, even though like the card that deck isn't like really around anymore. I think like something like Go Blank is like pretty good against them. But like that's something that we might just iron out just in general. But like overall, like I think hopefully this video, this stream, hopefully show off and showcase the power of, you know, just sliding in Badgermole Cub. Like you kind of want to like on paper like instinctively want to like build around it, play more elves. Maybe like, oh, you think you're gonna have all this abundance of mana, so you have like more like high end cards like I was like playing like virtue resistance, like the black virtue, where like, oh, you can just like, you'll have 7 mana and you'll just, slam a dude, or like thinking of playing like Overlord of the Bilmerk, and it's just like, I don't think that's the case. Like, this card is such a removal magnet, which is like a good thing, because like, it makes awkward play patterns and forces your opponent to do like awkward plays, and if they don't, then you just go off with like an abundance of mana. You can just go ahead on board, and like if not, then worst case scenario, like your top end threats are just a lot more. Just like they're less likely to remove for your top end threats, and then from there, like, I don't know, like this, I think this shell has been really really good. Like, I really am happy with the main deck. I think the main thing is just figuring out the sideboard. I'm pretty firm on the 3 culling rituals. I think these are really well positioned right now. I think they're real, and I've been a really huge big fan of Bioblight. So it's just a matter of like ironing out. I think really just the strategic betrayal go blank spots. I think that's just the main thing. So I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. If you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter, and of course join the Discord. I think my Discord community is fantastic. If you want to partake in any of the pioneer discussions, as well as the standard discussions have been going off, as well as modern. Like, there's just a lot of like black green rock talks in general. Bright Glass Dorks was pretty cool. But I really, really appreciate you tuning in and hanging out. Hope to catch everyone next time. Take care. Bye bye.